Hey gang, look at this. This is one of my favorite crystal, and it's alive still. So crystals are great healing energy, and what's coming up is the new moon on Father's Day today, which is Sunday. And so the energy that we're going to be feeling in June is really about how we ground ourselves. Okay, there's a lot of changes that you can even walk out. I mean, for me, I have a garden and things are changing colors. I never see my garden this fast overnight, rapidly changing from green to yellow, overnight. And so it only tells you that something is spraying around us, these airborne things that we can't see. And so that's why Miracle Micro Bubble is so great, is that it really takes out from yourself, and it's really using the ground, no electricity is needed, because when you mix things up with different kind of frequency, it changed the vibration, and it also changed the molecules that's in there to give what it's supposed to do. But anyways, we're not going to go into that today. We're going to go into what's coming up this month. This month is really quite interesting, where the changes that we feel, especially the heat around us and this humidity. Today, the 19th, is Sunday, all the way till Wednesday is really going to be most affected on what we bring into ourselves and what we bring out to ourselves. So it's really a day for maybe looking into fasting for the next 3 days, meaning that to eat very light, not very heavy. If you're not hungry, don't eat. It's not like you're going on a hunger strike or anything else. It's holding yourself with your own leverage, because things are going to start to change around us. I keep on saying that is because a lot of people that's around us, famous people, whether they are celebrities or people that is very well known in their certain field, are changing, whether they're going to be passing over, or their life term has expired on earth. And so these are the kind of changes where we're going to see so much people in that arena being switched over to the next wave. And so technology is right now coming through in many different form and many different spaces. And so especially I'm putting this out because HSP people, highly sensitive people, you're going to start hearing, probably it started a couple months ago, some ringing into your ears, feeling a different frequency on your right side, and then the more you feel deeper connected, it'll start to ring on the left side. And so a lot of these things is not abnormal unless you think it's a physical element that you have. And these are things that we have to recognize. And when we feel that cue that only you know, it's not going to say, okay, text you a text or an email stating or calling you up saying that right now it's going to be ringing, this is what you're supposed to do. Is if you have been working through this energy level of changes, you're going to start feeling that happening organically, naturally. And so feel that energy, and that's when that outsource of information is going to start to pour in and start to give you much more deeper information on what you're doing, whether you are cooking, whether you're cleaning, whether you're sleeping, whether you are, your career, whether you are working out, whether you are changing. These are really a lifestyle pattern changes that really is going to start to change over during the next 3 days. And this is a very strong pinnacle point or pivotal point that you need to write down, because the new moon is all about new intention, new life, new ways. And this is going to take you over into 2024. Because it's not going to happen overnight. It's not going to happen because you wrote it down. You have to start to meditate, to concentrate, and to feel that vibration of manifestation that's going to start to bring into your life, no matter what you do and how you do it. And so really the power that you have, we don't understand it because we don't utilize it. The same thing that what I teach people through our medical microbubble system, it's there. All you have to do is literally acknowledge it, study it, practice, will make into more knowledge for you. Knowledge equals practice. So as long as you use this energy of practicing every day, no matter what you do, okay, the knowledge is there. And the next morning you wake up and you look back at that knowledge. And from that knowledge is what you're going to create the next step, the process. And that process is really taking charge of what's going to come into you. Right now every time I start to do these, Cocoa Jar Corner on certain energy, and right now today is the new moon. And these energy level really takes you to the source that starts to talk into what you feel and how you feel and what needs to be going forward in your life. Because you can be stagnant as long as you want to be, because that's your choice. You can be that wishy-washy person, or you can be that procrastinator, whatever you may want to call it or believe in it. It comes down to your belief system. And if you don't have a belief system that you are on guard, which means that you create that boundary, you create that separation, and you create that imagination from your soul, that things are available really from the source of knowledge, the source of practice, and the source of process of execution each day. And that way, you know that every morning you wake up, you will feel that fulfillment, or that fulfillment of gratitude and giving you that source of energy. And so really this new moon is really finding that inner source within yourself, because all of this is the outer architecture thing. This is the material side of life, right? And this is the energy that comes from the ground, the earth energy. And so June is, we celebrate Father's Day. The earth, we always say Mother Earth. And really the ground foundation is really that energy of the father energy, the forefathers. The forefathers that found where we are today. And back in the days, they never really recognized women's power. And that's why women's power is really the nurturing of Mother Nature. So she has a huge role. And so there is that balance of life, whether it's the forefather, the pioneers, there's always a trailblazer, somebody out there. But in this world, we are as one. whether you are the next trailblazer to create something that you believe in, that you feel in your heart that you want to succeed. Because in this little time of space that we have on this earth, use it to where you feel that breath of gratitude, that breath of, most of all, knowledge, and the breath of really pursuing its ikigai, or your purpose in life. And so June's new moon, really write down today's intention for the next 3 days, because you're going to go into summer solstice on the 21st. Today's 19, tomorrow's 20, all that wonderful numbers that's coming up. Really bring in and soak in the summer energy, that summer feel. Time to really work what you have been really procrastinating, really putting off, really finding you. So it's never too late to start your engine again and refill your body with the right energy. And Lily, jump into the water, cleanse your soul, cleanse your spirit, and most of all, enjoy this beautiful Father's Day. And thank you to the forefathers who has brought us where we are today. And most of all, we are the next new wave, the new era, the new ways of bringing maybe the old into the new, and letting yourself really understand your purpose. So start writing your new intention for this new moon on June 19th, Sunday, and enjoy. Enjoy the summer, and most of all, keep track and be grounded. Aloha.